Welcome to this joint conversation between me, Kate MacDonald, Handheld Press, and Lucinda Gosling of the Mary Evans Picture Library. We're going to be talking about book covers because an awful lot of the Handheld Press book covers come from Mary Evans. And now we have our current bestseller.
Yes.
Jane
yes.
Oliver and Stafford.
As you know, I love it.
As usual.
Yeah.
So this novel is another one I discovered. I found it in a book sale. I read it on the way home in the train from London and I nearly missed my stop. It was that good. It's full of illustrations. If I can find them.
Oh,
find them there.
there's
Look,
one.
Yeah,
there's one.
Yeah, there's one.
Yeah, I love that as well. Yeah.
Oh, trying to find it. Oh, there's another one. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, scanning the illustrations, that was a bit of a palaver, but the cover. So it's about working in the books department of a department store, which is pretty obviously Selfridges on Oxford Street. And it's about a young woman and the foibles, and she gets a job, even though she can't type, she can barely count. She's a librarian by trade, she's perfectly well educated, she went to Oxford, but you know, retail, that's a bit new to her. And it's about the ups and downs, and her manageress is dreadful, but the manager is rather yummy. And living on her own as a single woman in London, not earning very much, counting the pennies, and at home in Edinburgh, she's got a very disapproving fiance who's no support whatsoever, and supportive parents who are in the background. So I wanted something about modern 1930s society, which, I mean, the book is all about living in London in the 30s. And I really wanted a department store. And you went to the Morris Owner. You went to a car magazine, which rather threw me, but God, what a picture.
Well, you know, these car magazines at the time, they're obviously trying to sell a lifestyle. They're trying to reflect the aspirations of the time. And also, you know, quite interestingly, a lot of these car sort of adverts and magazines were also appealing to women at the time. So, you know, if you look at that image, which is by an artist called Shuffrey, who I know nothing about at all, but I think did a few covers for the Morris Owner, but it's got everything you need there. There is a 1930s modern shop front. So obviously it's not Selfridges, which is a couple of decades earlier, but it has completely the right feel for it. It's busy. You can imagine the heroine of that book kind of in amongst those people, busying us away to work or from work or going out for her lunch and, you know, wondering what she can buy for not very much money. And I just, you know, it completely looks like Oxford Street. And the other nice thing is that it's got Buy British across that shop front. And at the time, that was, in 1932, when that cover was published. That was a big thing. You know, it was a big government push to get the population to buy British. And it's just wonderful. It's also just a really lovely, sort of cheery, colourful picture as well.
It's consumerism rampant, but that's delightful. And it's got these wonderful fashions. You've got the woman in the short fur coat and her long, elegant 30s maroon dress. And there's a page boy behind her in the uniform of that shop or a neighbouring one. And it looks like he's carrying her parcels because they're crossing the road to their Daimler. And then you've got a couple with small children, one carrying a balloon. You've got another couple. You've got the colours. Everybody's wearing such beautiful colours. So we had a hard time choosing which one for the back. But there's a woman in a yellow dress at the back. And we went for a yellow Selfridges back, which is really good because the yellow spine shows up on the bookshelves. It's very easy to spot. This is our bestseller. It's just been walking off the shelves. We keep reprinting and reprinting and reprinting. It's fabulous. And the cover
I adored this book, and you know, I have such an interest in you know, women's lives during this time. I just thought it was absolutely perfect. You know, it gives you details, doesn't it, that you can't really pick up from anything else.
Exactly. And what to do, how to clean your satin dance slippers when they've been spoiled. You put petrol on them, oops, they've gone up in flames because you left them to dry too near the fire.
I know. A shoe leather sort of, you know, wearing down all the time. Just these little kind of personal details that you just don't even think about. Absolutely.
No, it's a wonderful book.